Coming up with fresh ideas on creating new products gets harder with every day that passes, so I usually don't. I'm just a regular customer who could only contemplate what kind of new stuff I would like to have in my life. And of course, I end up thinking of flying cars, teleports, and personal androids. So coming up with something cool and something that could actually work is hard. But recently, I played one game with my friend that indulged me into thinking of one idea that could actually work. The name of the game was It Takes Two. It's a cooperative game made for two players where throughout the game you have to complete a variety of tasks, but it is heavily focused on making the players cooperate and rely on each other. It was a very fun game, but one thing was off and made us boys a little uncomfortable. The characters we played were parents of a small girl that are going through the process of divorce. So, a magic spell occurred that turned them into two human-like dolls that had to relearn how to trust each other, work together, and bring back those sparks. It made us think that the game's targeted audience was supposed to be couples, which of course may be not necessarily true, but why the plot, man? And we thought that playing this game with a girl could be twice as fun. But not every girl is into playing video games, so what could be an alternative? Especially these days after the COVID regime where you want to spend time outside of four walls. Having a first date at your place is not even a question, it's just weird, man. Dating nowadays is different and really depends on demographical and cultural variables. But universally, everyone wants their first date with the right person to go perfect. These days, you can see a lot of entrepreneurs coming up with businesses that would target couples and people looking for the best place to have a first date. In my mind, some of them are not so great for that purpose. For example, escape rooms. There, you also have to work together as a team in order to find a way out. But I would say that the game can get pretty intense, and at some point, you stop having fun from spending time together. Plus, when solving riddles, you don't want to appear stupid, do you? So yeah, escape rooms are not super suitable, but the setting itself is right for the idea. You get together inside a closed room and work together to get somewhere. There are also cute and light alternatives such as mirror mazes. I remember I had a date one time and we would just walk around local mall and we were just passing by the mirror maze. Since we just wanted to hang out and see what to do without any prepared plan, we just went for it and it was fun. Sorta. Like, yeah, it was cute, easy, and we had nothing but smiles, but come on, those were simple mirrors. Yes, a good place to goof around on a date, but not so interesting. So, looking at the existing products in this market, I came up with a decent competitor. What about escape rooms where you and your partner do simple but fun mini-games together to get out? The mini-games should be mainly focused on collaborative chemistry and feeling your partner, which can be both romantic and hilarious at the same time. The description may come off as weird without any example of a mini-game, but there are plenty. I'm saying this as a person from Russia, where our weddings are full of them. So, for example, let's imagine this is a room with 3 different sections. You start off separated by a window and can't hear each other and both have to solve a riddle in order to enter the next section. In the second one, you have to cross the room with the walls close to each other and not fall under, holding hands like this. And the last one could be a very dark room with a maze where you gotta have a hold of each other and find an exit. So, something like that. Yeah, it may appear goofy, but I'm sure it's gonna create positive moments for customers. I also like the idea of closed rooms because there is no third party, no other people to look at you when you're trying to have fun with each other. Of course, not only couples and dates can do it, but I can see also friends, friends with benefits, parents and kids, and any other kind of a pair give it a go. As for the title, I think that It Takes Two works great here as well. It's not that I'm lazy to think of a different title, but it really does suit the idea. Now let's talk business. Since it's only an idea, in order to figure the entrance pricing, you have to figure the cost. Well, if we do it in malls, which is I believe the best place for this kind of business, we pay rent. Since the games are pretty simple and require little to no technical equipment, it's going to take a one-time payment to build the obstacles and a small maintenance cost. Pricing should be affordable because it isn't anything mind-blowing, but a small fun activity. We could also add video recordings, photos, and some kind of merch to sell for an additional price. Since we're doing this in mall, there's gonna be less marketing workload. People will just pass by, see what's up, hopefully do it, and tell their friends. We could create accounts on social media so that we exist there, and Google Maps page where people can leave their feedback. I'm actually holding back on how to market this place, but it's important to acknowledge the difficulty of passing through the early stage of this business. In my mind, it has great potential, but it is my mind. If it works out, we can dream about the long-term opportunities. Since it's unlikely that customers that already attended the same obstacles will do it again, we could change the games once in a while and make a big thing out of it every time. We could also expand and build rooms like this at many other malls. I think it's a cool idea and plan that I might actually undertake if I take it more seriously. It caters people with fun and good memories, and spending money on it shouldn't be a problem. If I was on a date, I would not miss the opportunity to do something like this, although it takes two of us to agree. Thanks for watching.